What is bond duration? Is bond duration same as Macaulay duration? At the outset, let me clarify a few things. Number one, it is commonly misunderstood that bond duration is tenure of the bond, and that is not right. Bond duration does not mean tenure of the bond. Why? Because bond duration you need to calculate. Tenure of the bond you do not have to calculate. It is given upfront. So that's point number one, that bond duration is not same as the tenure of the bond, because bond duration you have to calculate separately. Why do you have to calculate bond duration? That also we will understand. Point number two, is bond duration same as Macaulay duration? And the answer is yes. And why the answer is yes? The answer is yes because the bond duration was discovered or was formulated first time by this gentleman called Macaulay, and therefore bond duration is named after him, and therefore you call it bond duration or you call it Macaulay duration, basically you are referring to the same thing. Let us understand first as to what is bond duration, and then we will understand what is the purpose of bond duration. When you are making investment in any investment opportunity, you obviously are interested in knowing as to how soon or in how much time you will be recovering your investment in that particular investment opportunity. Bond duration, as the name suggests, is in the context of bonds. And what is bond duration? Bond duration is the time taken by that bond in recovering investment made in that bond in terms of present value. Obviously, I will be interested only in the value which is in terms of present value. Nominal value does not make sense to me because it is not comparable. And that is the bond duration. So bond duration in simple words means the time taken in recovery of my investment in that bond in terms of present value. That is bond duration. Now the question is, why should somebody have to calculate the bond duration? Obviously, as I said earlier, bond market is huge in size. More than $100 trillion is the size of the bond market. And there are so many players across the globe who are dealing in billions and trillions of investment. And therefore, whenever they are making investment or divestment, obviously they have to be driven by an urge to ensure that their investment decisions are profitable in terms of present value and not loss making. So you would be interested in calculating bond duration because shorter the bond duration, less riskier it is for you. Very simple, isn't it? So if I am able to recover my investment in a shorter period, that means my risk is less. But if recovery of my investment in terms of present value is going to take a long time, that means I am carrying a bigger risk. So we need to calculate the duration, bond duration, with a view to facilitate decision making in investment securities, fixed return securities. So if I can summarize it, I would say bond duration measures the average time taken in recovery of the investment through all interest coupons and the principal in terms of present value. So that is what the bond duration does. In simplest form, duration refers to the payback period of a bond, that is, the time taken for a bond to repay its own purchase price. Any investor will be interested in finding out that. Duration measures the time structure of a bond and the bond's interest rate risk. Duration is expressed in terms of number of years and is also called the Macaulay's duration. And why it is called as Macaulay's duration? And remember, there can be a question in your exam as to, is bond duration also referred as Macaulay's duration? And then of course they can give you 4 different options, and then one of the options will be yes, and that is what is going to be your answer. So why do we calculate bond duration? What is the reason? The reason is for decision making regarding investment in fixed income securities, we calculate the bond duration. Please remember, longer the duration, longer the bond duration, greater is the risk and lower is the return on security. So longer the bond duration, greater is the risk. Because why risk is greater? Because your money is stuck up, your investment is stuck up for a longer period. So longer period meaning longer period of uncertainty. Longer period of uncertainty, that means more risk. And obviously, remember, since if the bond duration is long in case of a fixed income security, it also means that the coupon rate on this fixed income security is low. That means your return on that fixed income security is low. Number 2, shorter the duration, shorter the bond duration. That means more quickly you are able to get your investment recovered. Smaller is the risk. And why smaller is the risk? Because your money is stuck up for a shorter period. Shorter period meaning lesser risk. And higher is the return. So please remember, bond duration has got a direct relationship with the coupon rate. Higher the coupon rate, smaller is going to be the bond duration. Lower the coupon rate, higher is going to be the bond duration. We will understand this with the help of an example. With the help of an example. And here is the case. How to compute the bond duration? A rupees 100 par value bond having coupon rate of 10% per annum and 5 years to maturity is currently selling at rupees 86. Its yield to maturity is 14%. Calculate the duration of the bond, that is the time taken by the bond in its repayment in terms of present value. So this is the case, and to facilitate you to count the bond duration, I am also giving you on your screen the format that you can use for this purpose. Use this format and I am sure you will be able to find out as to how to calculate bond duration. Not only you will be able to calculate the bond duration, but when you calculate this bond duration, you will also be able to visualize and perceive the consequences and the results and the effects of bond duration. You have a time of 2 minutes to calculate. Your time starts now.